jealousy. There's a life without vanity, but now you gon' be my vanity. Yeah, cause you sweet.
Well, Spyro, should A on that one. Sweet. Now, let's talk about sweet stories coming from the world of football from the locus in where Flamingos head coach Bankole Oluwakere is optimistic his team will beat Team Delta in the final of women's football event at the 2024 National Sports Festival. The two teams will do battle at the Moshood Abiola Sports Arena, Abeokuta, tomorrow. Now, it will be the second meeting between both teams at the ongoing Gateway Games. The Flamingos defeated Delta 1-0 in the group stage. Now let's talk about Nigeria Super Eagles going for the Unity Cup 2025 in London. All right, check us out right now. It is 6:36, and it's still extra time live on Solutions on 93.9 FM. Here we talk everything football. So earlier today, we got the update of some key players joining the Super Eagles camp ahead of the Unity Cup. And according to updates we got today, that was some hours ago. We heard that 21 players were in camp, and later we got the update a few minutes ago that Maduka Okoye. Not even Maduka, because Sterling Wabali is now with the team. And now, live updates we are getting a few minutes ago have, cleared that Samuel Chukwueze has arrived the Super Eagles camp. You can check the X page of the Super Eagles of Nigeria showing the AC Milan unfavored man in the Super Eagles camp. We wish the team all the best. Now, update has it that, Nigeria will be facing Ghana. Now, updates has it that Black Stars of Ghana head coach Otto Addo has listed 23 players for the 2025 Unity Cup in London. 4 home-based players, namely Benjamin Asare of Heart of Oaks, Razak Simpson of Nations FC, Kamaradini Mahmudu of Madema SC, and Kwame Opoko of Asante Kotoko have been included in the squad. Well, a quick look at updates about players who are currently in the Super Eagles camp. At the moment, Ahmed Musa, Moses Simon, Kelechi Iheanacho, Stemi Ajayi, Franco Onyeka, Nathan Taylor, Sarah Dizers, Felix Agu, Igbo Ogbu, Wilfred Ndidi, Bruno Yemachi, Junior Onduka, Sadiq Ismaila, Waliu Ojetoye, Ifeanyi Onyebuchi, Papa Mustafa, Xavier Isaac Collins, Ogueze, Sikiralimi, Abubakar Adamu. Now we have Samuel Chukwueze and Onwabali in the camp of the Super Eagles of Nigeria for the Unity Cup 2025 in London. Now let's talk about a man who was fantastic for his side in the English Premier League that just concluded. And it is more of a man who wants to win something. And yes, in the course of the season, we had different rumors, or not even rumors, there were a lot of stories surrounding Mo Salah about moving to the going to Saudi Pro League. But hey, he made a statement over the weekend, scoring an equalizer for Liverpool to win, or even to finish the season with a great record.
So that's broken very, very nicely, and it's a beautiful finish by Ismail Assar. There goes Darwin Nunez. Gakpo's arriving. Salah! Goal for Liverpool! Who else? Down to 10 men. They've rescued this game late doors, thanks to the Egyptian king. And now Virgil van Dijk can step forward as the first Dutch captain to lift the famous Premier League trophy. Liverpool's leader is about to do what he's waited all season to do. This season is Liverpool's season. It was always Liverpool. Liverpool Football Club are champions again. They did win the championship in May. And for the 20th time, nobody does it better than Liverpool Football Club. A moment to live forever. This is Liverpool's year. This was Liverpool's season. It belongs to them.
Well, Mo Salah, fantastic for Liverpool, but he confirmed that his talks with Saudi Pro League officials were serious, even though he eventually renewed his contract with the Premier League champions. Now, the negotiations between Salah and Liverpool were very long, and the Egyptian told journalists last November that he was more out than in. Now, Salah has been voted Football Writers Association FWA Men's Player of the Year for the third time and gave an interview on an Egyptian TV channel after the ceremony, which was aired over the weekend. Now, let's talk about movement and a super move by some managers. So earlier today, Xabi Alonso said he hopes to make Real Madrid an unstoppable force in the presentation as a club's new coach, while thanking Carlo Ancelotti, saying he wouldn't be there without his predecessor's influence. Alonso, 43, signed a 3-year contract at the club, taking charge from June 1, with his first challenge being leading the team at the next month Club World Cup. The club said goodbyes to Ancelotti, who has already flown to Brazil to take charge of the national team on Saturday after a 2-0 win over Real Sociedad in the last game of the La Liga season. Alonso formally signed his new Madrid contract, which runs until June 30, 2028, accompanied by President Florentino Perez, before being officially introduced as coach and taking questions from the media in his first news conference. All right, so live on Solutions 93.9 FM. Remember, we're streaming live on Facebook, live on YouTube, Solutions 939 FM. Also sounding on your radio set, 93.9 FM. Now, let's talk about another man who made a move today, and that is Erik ten Hag. Now, during his first press conference as Bayer Leverkusen manager, Erik ten Hag has admitted that Ajax were never an option, as the Dutchman preferred a big adventure. The 55-year-old ten Hag was presented as a new Bayer Leverkusen manager today and spoke to the press mere hours after arriving in West Germany, saying that he never wanted to make a return to Ajax. He wanted a big challenge.
But yeah, I wanted to go to leave. I left Ajax also to go for international, and we achieved so much with Ajax. And as I said, yeah, when you look back, but I don't want to look back in this moment, because I want to look in the future. What is in the past is not important anymore. But I wish Ajax all the best, and Ajax is a great club. And I hope they have all success, and I'm sure, because they have great academy, they have a great sporting philosophy, they have good people.
Well, Coach Erik ten Hag speaking there, saying no turning back, he has moved on.
Raise your voice and shout, come on.
93.9 FM. Keep it locked.
I go narrow, that things say I don't know road. Every me more. Nine, they move me, they lead me, they go. On God, mine is made up. Of course, no going back. Non-stop, on 240. Then she gone, oh damn it, road. Yeah, I'm steady, revving, monte throttle. Got eyes on the prize. Bapanla, any police snatch me from his hand. If I just low, I be rito, Bakumi. That's why I follow.
I can never turn back. It's already too late. It won't make sense. Where am I going to? It's already too late.
Well, that happens to be the song ringing on Coach Erik ten Hag's phone. No, turning back to Ajax. It's already too late, but now he's the coach of Bayer Leverkusen right there in Germany. But remember, he has once coached the U team of Bayern Munich before. So going back to going to Germany is like he's going on a bigger level. Now let's talk about Simone Inzaghi on the show this evening, who has played down rumors of his departure from Inter Milan after the Champions League final, as speculations mount of a money-spinning move to Al Hilal. Widespread reports of interest in Inzaghi from Saudi Pro League club Al Hilal emerged just as Inter prepared to face Paris Saint-Germain on Saturday, the second final of Europe's top competition in 3 seasons. Now, but Inzaghi said it was mad to talk about his future ahead of the final, saying that he was really happy at Inter, even with talks of a 2-year deal with Al Hilal worth 50 million euros. That is approximately 42 million pounds. Now, let us talk about another transfer updates coming here, where Premier League champions Liverpool have concrete interest in Bayer Leverkusen's in-demand midfielder Florian Wirtz. Now, at a press conference announcing former Manchester United coach Erik ten Hag, who's taking over from Xabi Alonso, who has departed to Real Madrid. Rolfs said Liverpool were chasing Wirtz, but a deal was not yet done. Now, let's talk about another man who's in the news. That is Job Bellingham, who is in Germany for transfer talks with Eintracht Frankfurt just days after helping Sunderland secure promotion back to the Premier League. Now, let's talk about Napoli on the show this evening, where the president of the club, Aurelio De Laurentiis, has revealed Kevin De Bruyne has bought a villa ahead of a potential move to the Serie A champions from Manchester City this summer. Now, City announced last month that De Bruyne would be leaving after they decided not to offer the 33-year-old a new contract. Now, the Belgium international has been linked with a free transfer to Napoli, and the move appears close following comments by De Laurentiis today. Now, let's talk about Pep Guardiola, the Manchester City manager. Well, he's already talking ahead of the team's Club World Cup plans. Well, remember, the team struggled this season, but still qualified, finishing third on English Premier League to play UEFA Champions League next season.
Well, as a family, we took a sabbatical year after my period in Barcelona. We're in New York 1 year. We cannot talk about New York like everybody knows, so in a special city. You can be busy there, absolutely. So, a part of that, I meet some areas for the preseason, but I don't know much United States of America, so that's why I cannot talk much. But, you know, I've been in a few times. And, of course, it's a huge, huge country, I would say. That's really cool, I would say, because same will happen with many, many other clubs, like supporters and everywhere. But of course, we grew up in a supporter fan base from the last decade a lot, and it's really proud in terms because the people maybe enjoy in the past watching us play. And of course, we went in pre-seasons, I don't know, in Asia, sometimes in America, and you see a lot of blue shirts, you know, on the stands and following the hotels and asking autographs and pictures with our players. So that is, you know, we cannot deny it, we make us so proud.
James Bond. Oh my God.
Because you're looking very GLA, MOROUS. You're the best, I'm a law UK, I'm a law USA. Because you're looking very BA, beautiful. You know, get issue. I know they give you. You know, I miss you. I want to kiss you. Baby, I need an answer. I need it now, now. I need it now, girl. Why you play? Now, girl, what are you saying? I need an answer. And I need it now, now. I need it now, girl. Why you play? Now, girl, why you say? I never let you recover. I give you cover. Now when the night gets cold, for sure, like somebody shoulder. Come into my life, oh, happiness choke. Let me be a clover. I give you excess love. I give you all my money, because you're looking very GLA. MOROUS. You're the best. I'm a love UK. I'm a love USA. Because you're looking very beautiful. You know, get issue. I know they give you. You know, I miss you. I want to kiss you.
Let me gonna marry your summer. I never show you all my colors. Come on, look, baby, on the condition, confusion. I want some miss, so this so you gonna take it to the bed. I'm out, I go the bed. Come because I go out to casa. So you go tell me who's that, who's not. Tell you too bad, big anything you want, you can put it on my taboo. Buy out the stuff. Give me new card, even for your group chat. That's an me do my last recover. I give you cover. And when the nights gets colder, for sure, legs on my shoulder. Come into my life, oh.
Well, brand new song, Ricardo Banks featuring Mayoku Glamorous. Check the time right now, 86:51, and it's still extra time where you get all the extra updates on talking sports from the local to the foreign scene. My name is Oladapo. Couldn't be in case you're just tuning in. Shout out to Jalasho Henry. Thank you for your message from Araro Makinde. Now, a message here says, okay, so a story here says former Super Eagles midfielder Sunday Olise has been appointed to the International Football Association board. Now, Olise confirmed this today. Well, we say congratulations to you, but former Nigerian international, former Super Eagles coach, on that appointment. Well, Super Eagles head coach Eric Shell has said this year's Unity Cup will afford he and his coaching crew the opportunity to try some players and also other systems. So let's see how this can work. Well, this will be the convenient point to say goodbyes on the show and be back tomorrow morning. Hey! So we have the kids running the show tomorrow. Kickoff Sports Show will be presented live by a young chap, well trained. So, guys, keep it locked. Starting at 6 to 15 with the Belni down to Dorio, down to Kickoff Sports Show to AM Update. So, happy Children's Day in advance to the kids out there. David Omalay with you. Like, well, let's say keep doing sports and stay safe.